1,000 Horses.
What's up, guys? Michael, how's it going, buddy? Good. Yeah, so we have the whole setup here, the full band's here, and you're good. You keep tuning. You tune along. We'll do the interview while you're tuning.
Sounds cool.
Because they're going to perform. Yeah, it feels like we're actually up to something instead of us just sitting around hanging. Michael, how's everything going with you guys?
Man, it's going good.
I saw we were playing your song on the countdown, No News, which is an awesome song.
Thank you.
So the band, is it a bit different now? Did somebody leave?
Yeah.
You
Zach.
don't have to even say who. If it's controversial, I don't know.
No, it's not controversial.
Oh, okay.
He left
It was on good
everything
terms.
He
left
didn't
on
die or
good
anything.
terms. No,
He's doing very well.
He's
Okay.
still alive.
Okay.
He's having another kid.
Got it.
So
Are you guys still out on the road, playing a bunch of shows? Are you heading back out in spring?
we are. We head back out next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you go
20th.
just as hard now that you're a dad?
No.
Or is it a different hard?
It's a different hard.
Meaning,
You get to sleep a little more.
yeah, because you're not up, not sleeping later.
Yeah.
Meaning, because, with a kid, obviously, when the baby's born, you're missing sleep. However, if you're like a freaking rock and roll country band, you're probably not sleeping a lot after the show. Like you guys used to go a lot harder.
We used to go a lot harder.
Yeah.
We've unhardened ourselves.
Yeah, I think age does that a little bit. And
Yeah.
so a few things I wanted to do with you guys, and if you don't mind, I'd like to get to one of the new songs first, and we can talk again afterward. But you guys put out No News. You have Summer, but there is not an album yet that I know of. Are you guys talking about putting out, or is it just a different world now? You're just putting out singles?
Well, both. We have an album that we finished, and we're just kind of been rolling out songs from the album, and then the album's called The Outside, and it should drop this summer.
Okay, so I didn't miss it. I was worried. I was like,
No,
I missed
you're
it.
right on. But
I'm
it's
like
a
the
new world.
president of the fan club, and I was like, I missed the album?
Yeah.
Okay, 1,000 Horses is here. So which would you like to perform first?
We're going to play No News first.
Okay, No News. It's a song that we featured on the National Countdown Show. I thought it was really good. 1,000 Horses is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, all 5 of them. The drummers even got the Eddie, the little broomstick sticks.
Oh yeah, the ones that he doesn't hit so hard.
Like, would you mind hitting the drumsticks? See? That's not a full pound.
Yeah.
But it's like, what is that called?
Brushes.
A brush, of course.
And also the jazz players, they like to
He paints.
Oh,
Yeah.
what if you
He's
paint? Can we hear a
painting.
paint? That's pretty good.
dude.
The bass sounds awesome.
Oh man, thank you so much.
Are you just better than the rest of them? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Your mix is
It's a
so
matter
good.
of opinion there, buddy.
No, I'm just kidding. If I didn't know everybody, I wouldn't have made that joke. I would have made the joke. We're going to hang out with these guys for a bit, but I do want to talk about the tour. They start March 21st in Madison, Wisconsin. A lot of the places our show airs. St. Paul, Minnesota on the 22nd, Omaha on the 23rd, all through April, and we're rolling all the way through the end of April. And so 1,000 Horses is here. We're going to come back in just a second. We got more songs to play. Eddie, only if you want to continue. They can go home now. It's up to you.
It's on me right now?
Yeah.
How you feeling, man?
Lunchbox, do you
Turn
wanna
your
leave?
chair around.
What?
Deal
wanna
or
go
no
home?
deal?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Lunchbox wants to go home. We should go home.
What do you think the song was that they just played? What was it called?
Some of horses.
No,
No,
that's
that's
their
their
band.
name.
That's their name.
No, he was wordling, dude.
He doesn't watch or pay attention to a single performance. It's wild. He doesn't care about music. It's not you guys.
It's everyone. It's
No,
everyone.
He doesn't like music. He's the only person I've ever met that doesn't have like an affinity for general music. Do you know anybody that doesn't love at least a kind of music, Michael?
No, I don't.
No, I don't
my
either.
first.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And when he runs, you know what he listens to? Nothing.
I do get that. I do get that.
Okay,
I
well,
do the same thing.
I
run
run
You're,
with nothing.
you're partial psychos, but he's full psycho. Like, it doesn't matter if it's Keith Urban. It doesn't matter who. He just checks out and does a Wordle, and then we'll check in and be like, what'd you think about that? And he'll be like, what? Like, so he misses
I heard the
joy.
bass was good.
Yeah.
Do you
That's
wordle?
right.
Do
I
you
don't know.
wordle and
I'll be-
run? Do you wordle and run?
No, but I'll be honest. I don't even know which one the bass. Like what?
Which
is-
one do you think the bass is?
The guy in the yellow hat.
And what do you think the bass does?
Adam, you've always wanted to be a bassman.
Plays guitar.
Yeah. So you think it's a version? Like, what do you mean? Like, explain.
I don't know. I like when people are like, oh, I play bass. I'm like, oh, so you play guitar?
But what do you think that means? Is it
And they play guitar. That's it.
just
I don't
a
know.
normal, like a style of normal guitar?
I
How many strings are on a bass?
For example,
I
would
don't
you
even know
play?
how-
This is kind of a trick question about how many strings are on a bass.
Yeah.
Hey, would you play?
Well, I just found out that
Person who Lunchbox thinks plays the bass. Would you just strum some chords? Does that sound bassy?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what bass is.
He doesn't
This is
know.
amazing.
Let's try
This
another
can't
one.
be real.
Would you mind strumming a few chords? Okay.
Well, they sound similar.
Okay. Would you mind hitting a few things?
Okay, so that guy's gonna be.
That's
bass.
the bass. Yeah.
Why? Why?
Deeper.
He's got it.
Bass tone. No, it's baritone.
Yeah. So that's what we're, don't be offended. That's what we're working with there.
Yeah, hey.
And this is real, 100%.
Yeah, but when you asked me about the strings, I just learned that a guitar is that's what they call a 6-string.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Wait, you just learned that?
Yeah.
So the song, I got my first real 6-string.
Yeah,
What'd
I
you
didn't
think
know
that
that.
was? You didn't know?
I didn't know. And I think it was an easy trivia, and I think I missed it, and that's when I
What did
was.
you think he got when you heard that song?
A 6-string. What'd you think?
I
it
didn't
was?
know what that meant. I was like, oh, cool. He got a 6-string. I thought it was a gun.
6 pieces of string.
So a 6-shooter would be a gun,
Ah.
Yeah,
which means what? What do you think 6-shooter means?
a gun.
No, but what's the 6?
Bullets.
Like a chamber?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
1,000 Horses is here. Sorry, guys. We got sidetracked with this guy.
I love it.
We will come back in a second. Follow them. 8,000 Horses
so
on
is that
Instagram.
thing
Hold.
Oh.
8,000horses.com and all the tour dates. We're going to come back in a second. You can save your questions. Do you guys care if people write 1,000 the numbers than horses? Because that's not your name.
No.
But it's like, what hurts the most? Rascal Flats.
Oh, yeah.
They don't like the Rascal Flats.
The flats, yeah.
I've never heard anybody call
Or
them
the.
Rascal Flatts.
Oh, we used to all the time. Just because
Really?
we're idiots. We'd be like, the Rascal Flats. So is it or 21 Pilots? Like it's totally spelled out.
Yeah.
If someone writes 1000 horses, are you like, we're out of here? We cancel the show.
I feel like we used to been out of shape about that. But, I mean,
Yeah.
Just kind of comes with the territory.
yeah,
with it.
eventually you get used to it.
Yeah.
I don't dig it, though, no.
When you're a number
The
band,
answer
but
is
no, the
no,
answer-
I don't
Number
like
your
it.
band,
Okay, all right, just making sure.
you're in for it.
Yeah.
Lunchbox, what is your question for these guys? You had one, but we held you.
Yeah, so that guy picked up a new guitar. It was sitting over there. So is
Which
that a
guy?
bass?
Which
I
guy?
don't know that guy's name.
Oh, man.
Bill.
I'm Bill.
Bill.
Have you not played? You don't. I think you've hung out with them and you just don't realize it's them.
No, I used to think I saw Michael Malone in his yard, but it wasn't him. It was a yard guy.
That's weird.
Also true.
Because
That is-
Oh, yeah, when you,
the dude would wear jeans.
he
And
would
I,
be running with no music.
Yeah.
yeah, and I'd run by his house.
And you thought that was? Did it look like him?
He was a tall guy, and as you're running, you just look over across the street and like, oh, he's mowing his yard. And then Caroline told me
but it wasn't him.
It wasn't him.
Got it.
Definitely.
Okay.
She was like, he just,
I will, though. I like mowing grass.
yeah, but she was just like, yeah, it's not him. And I was
Bill,
like,
wait,
"Oh."
what do you have there?
So is that a bass? Because it looks like that guitar.
Well, this is actually like this is a new Fender that they came up with. It's called an Acoustasonic, and it's like a hybrid acoustic electric,
But it's not a bass.
but
Got it.
not a bass.
It's like a mixture of an electric guitar and the one the guy's playing back there.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
it.
So like,
Okay.
if I'm playing slide, it sounds better than like
Okay.
to me than that.
Speak
Slide.
slowly.
And so Graham has a bass.
Yes.
Oh, that's his name's Graham.
Hey,
Like,
guys, this is
graham
Lunchbox.
crackers.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah.
I swear to all of you, he's met every one of you
Oh, yeah.
multiple
Have I?
times.
No.
Yes, and you just don't even know.
No, I don't think I have.
Okay, well,
Maybe once.
that's showbiz. 1,000 Horses is here.
rough.
Hey, what does it mean? I know you guys started your own record label. Does that cost money? Like, what's up with that?
Well, yeah.
I'd like to start a
our
couple
own,
myself.
Yeah. It
Well-
costs as little or as much as you want it to.
Yeah, it's kind of up to you. It's like your own business, so whatever you want to put in.
So what have you been able to do as your own bosses?
Honestly, just being able to release music when we want to and as frequent as we want to. You know, not a lot of red tape when these guys are the guys I got to talk to about it.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it because when you a lot of times we don't have to ask anybody permission anymore. We don't have to go sit around a conference room and
I
get
hate those conference rooms.
12 people
I hate
to approve
permission.
a song. We can write it, record it when we want, put it out
If we
directly
feel
to
good
the
about it.
fans, which
Yeah.
is why we started a band in the first place was just because we loved making music. So it simplifies some things.
1,000 Horses here. You go check out the tour dates at 1000horses.com. But would you guys do Summer if that's cool? 'Cause I like that song. That song just came out a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Like not this
week-
last Friday, the last Friday.
Yeah, last Friday.
Yeah. Is anybody married to Summer?
No.
See, I just feel like that'd be a tricky thing to go back home with
Right.
because somebody's gonna have to go. Well, it was Graham's idea about Summer, even though, or you go, it's a fake person, and then it's probably not even believable to you. Why? I don't know. I just feel like that's tricky.
There's a lot of details for it not to be a
Right.
real story.
So somebody has to take ownership, even if it's somebody you create a fourth fake writer or a fifth fake, or whomever.
Yeah.
Like, no, Trent came in and had the girl Summer.
She's out there.
Yeah. So who's Summer?
Summer's,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know my wife.
Because as I was hearing
She
it,
loves that song. though.
yeah, as I was hearing it, I was like, that's got to be a different one to explain.
yeah, I thought the same
Unless
thing.
you just don't take the blame. I was in on to help write it, but
Yeah.
it was Marty. What was Marty? You don't know him.
Yeah.
Lunchbox, what's your question?
Yeah, I got a question. So Did you have to talk to Robert O'Keefe about that line?
Which one?
Which one?
The road goes on forever.
The road goes on forever.
And a twist. Yeah, well, we changed.
I know you changed it,
But you don't own a line. And that's also
I
a
don't
common
know. Well,
phrase.
Get
Vanilla Ice
Robert
got
on
in
the
trouble,
phone.
so I'm just
Mr.
trying to-
Keene.
Now,
Yeah.
if you would have said and the party never ends,
Then
that's
it's-
Right,
yeah.
right.
Now we're
in his territory.
there's a gray area
Right.
right there.
Got it.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
checking. All right.
Like
I'll
what-
never sing it the same again now that you told me that.
Well, I mean, you obviously know the song, so yeah.
When they sing "Stairway to Heaven," it's a different version altogether.
Yeah.
Right.
Different heaven.
Yeah, it's a different.
Different
Okay.
staircase.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
12
You
minutes.
guys
You
always
hear
tell
them
me
do
that you
twist
got
and shout. It's just not the same. It's a whole different
Yeah.
song.
I don't know the rules. I'm just saying I heard it and I was like, uh-oh, we got Vanilla Ice on our hands here.
Yeah. Boom doo 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 doo. Doom, doo, doo.
Right?
Do we need to?
I don't
I mean,
feel
do we
like. Well, the difference is that's a common phrase anyway.
Okay.
I think he just wants to prove to you that he listened to the song.
You know what?
Hey,
I
give it up for
appreciate
Lunchbox
that.
and
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in. I mean, that's second verse stuff. He was really in it.
He was.
Yeah.
Unless he just came up for air during the second verse.
Yeah.
I
He
heard
got
that
the
line and I
Wordle
was
and
like,
he's like,
oh,
"Nah,
they're going to
let's
go into the.
Did you get the Wordle in too?
I haven't taken a second guess yet, man, because I'm stuck.
By what though?
Well, because I have two letters in the right spot
Oh boy.
and a third letter not in the right spot, but it's in the word.
I've
so
never
I
done
s-
a Wordle. Do you guys Wordle?
No, I don't even know what it
You
is.
do Wordle?
Yeah.
And so I think the H is what it begins with because I don't know anything that ends in AHE. So that's a weird,
Apache.
a what?
Never mind.
It's only
PACHE.
5.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. So I'm trying to come up
Okay,
with
well,
a
you
let-
work on that. We're gonna do some more music over here, though. Okay.
Okay.
Apache.
It's an,
I was
wait.
going with that. I was
Yeah. Well, I think that's. So wait.
Yeah,
what-
and I
what-
just gotta
what
say,
are the
I
last
was-
three letters?
Yeah. What is it?
I was just trying to be nice. No, I don't want you to Google because you can't Google.
I don't have a computer. I'm just gonna write
Oh.
it. I got a pen.
Well, I don't know what the last three letters are.
AHE.
I think because I guessed Chase on the first
Yeah.
letter, the first word.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the H is right, but it's in the wrong spot. The A is right and in the right spot. The S is not in it.
Okay,
the
I'm
E.
lost.
No.
That's
Him
a lot to
explaining
it.
that
There's a lot
You
to
gotta
it.
look
totally
at it.
screws
Yeah.
me up.
Let's get my eyes on it.
But I do want to say,
Yeah.
I mean, you guys did a great job. Great job.
Yeah.
Great job.
You guys go ahead and retune.
Great
Yeah.
job.
Go ahead and retune. We'll let him do his Wordle.
I'm being. Yeah.
Now I'm curious what the word is.
I know.
You got me interested now.
It's a lot of pressure to
But
get it.
AHE is not gonna be it.
That's right. So H is going to start the word.
That's gonna be horses.
Oh,
How
how crazy
crazy
would that
would that
be?
If it was horses, that'd be great.
But it's only
not.
5 letters.
Horse. HORSE.
Horse.
Does
Yeah,
that fit?
horse.
No,
Okay, never mind.
because S is not in the word.
He explained it. I still can't see it.
Yeah.
So there's no S.
Right.
It starts with an H.
I think it starts with.
What's
an
it in with again?
E.
Oh, nailed it. Just narrowed it down.
H, but we're guessing it's H.
Yeah, blank.
Where's the A?
Is there a T?
A is right is the third letter.
Okay.
Hey.
So it could be LE. ALE would be L. So
Hathel? No. Is that a word?
so the only letters that would work in between that would be L,
Yeah,
Abe, Ace.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You go to commercial. Well, I'll get it.
Don't-
I'll figure it out.
You won't.
I will, dude. I Wordle for a living.
No, you don't. We're not even going to commercial. They're going to play another song.
Oh, all right. Well,
You
guys
work on
too.
that while we do
Okay.
this song. You guys good?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is how it is every performance. If we ever go to him for the Wordle, which we do sometimes, he kind of takes over.
I'm invested.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's a fun game, man.
Take a shot though before the song's over.
I know, but you know how cool it is if you get it in two.
I know, but
It's like in the little Wordle bot will go, unbelievable or impressive.
Do you get more points if you get it in 2?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
what
yeah.
we're figuring out is Michael's a big Wordle guy.
Hey, Michael, no, he Wordles.
Well, yeah.
Hey,
I,
Are you
Grant,
doing Wordle denial?
I got Wordle on my phone, man.
do you play it every day?
No, not every day.
Graham, were you? I was a Cub Scout.
I'm not very good.
Yes.
But did you move up? Were you Eagle Scout?
I did. I went all through Boy Scouts and got my Eagle Scout.
Wow.
So that's really cool because I did a show called Breaking Bobby Bones and I couldn't tie a knot to save my life. So if you had to tie a knot to save your life, could you?
Yes,
A
definitely.
really good one.
Yeah.
And what do you, as an Eagle Scout, like what do you feel like you took from that mostly?
Man, I think leadership is probably the biggest thing that I took from the overall experience.
And how do you think being an Eagle Scout affects you in a band where you have to be very collaborative and there's leadership involved? However, sometimes you got to be the guy that takes the leadership. Sometimes you got to be the guy that gives it.
I think that, yeah, part of leadership is knowing when to not be like, I'm doing this, and then part of it is when to step up. And I also think that just like we've been a band for a long time, commitment is a big part of it. Like you just got to stay the course and keep doing the work to get it done. And I think that's kind of like
Have you guys done
and
any,
tying
Tread
knots.
lightly there.
any band therapy, Michael?
Any band therapy?
Yeah, have you guys ever been to like therapy together?
We have not.
Oh boy,
Yeah, we've just figured out how to work it out on our own,
classic.
which maybe not be the healthiest, but we get
Maybe
along.
we need a professional.
If you
yeah.
We
figured
grew
it
up
out,
together, you know.
and you two went to high school together.
Yeah,
Right.
middle school and high school, and then Graham's his cousin, Bill's cousin. So I've known Graham since I've known Bill.
Yeah, Graham and I were born 2 weeks apart. So, we're kind of more like brothers.
who
We're ready to
clapped?
take a guess.
Oh my god, dude, we're in the middle of an interview. Oh
Way
my
to
god,
go.
hold off. We'll
This
take
is
a guess
exciting.
in a minute. No, I know.
I haven't hit enter yet. You can guys be a part of history.
Let me talk to them about their lives real quick.
All right. What were you guys talking about?
Now, well, so they were middle school together.
Who were?
Michael,
Bill and I.
That's pretty crazy.
right?
Yeah.
You know what Bill kind of looks like?
Who's that?
He looks like a comedian guy.
He's had too much.
I think I've had him on.
Yeah, to just jump in.
You want to say Matt Rife? Yeah.
I don't know his name.
When did you guys decide you were going to, well, even goof around and play music together as kids? Because I'm sure that's where it started, right?
Yeah.
And when did you guys do that? What age?
I was in the 8th grade, and I think Michael was in the 9th grade.
Yeah, so I was like 13 or 14.
Oh, you hung out with the
14.
younger kids? Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he was the only guy in the music shop in
Yeah, we met in
town.
the music store, and we tried.
We had one music store.
We
Bill,
tried
lean on the
forever
microphone a
to,
little
like,
bit
make a band. Sorry, we tried forever to like get all of our friends to learn drums or bass or whatever, so we could form a band. And we were the only two. We were super committed from teenagers. Like, that's what we're gonna do with our lives. We're gonna be in a band.
And so did you both play guitar? Like, is that what you did? You sat around and played guitar? Did you ever write songs as kids?
We did.
Were they
Yeah.
good considering you were that young? Not saying were they good now, but if you look back, you're not so embarrassed by them.
I think Michael's are pretty good. Mine were terrible, but I
Yeah.
think Michael's are pretty good, and I still
For
think they're pretty
14,
good.
Yeah.
I mean, if you heard
Yeah.
him, you'd be like, damn.
That's my
Yeah.
point. I don't think I'm going to hear them and give it a Grammy, but when I go, oh, you're 14, that's not so bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
When did you start writing songs? What age did you start writing anything?
Around that age, I was told to write your own songs, don't learn other songs.
Who told you that?
My cousin from the Black Crowes, when we met, he said, here's some advice. Write your own songs, don't learn cover songs. And so I was like, okay. So I started trying to figure it out. Took a guitar lesson, learned GCD, and then just made a bunch of noise till it sounded right.
And what about you two? When was the first time that you performed? And maybe at this point, Graham was part of the band too. When did you guys perform publicly for the first time?
Oh, man.
And did you have a name?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did have a name.
We did have a name.
So our first show.
This may be your Wordle.
Yeah.
No, I think I got it, guys.
Okay, we'll get to you. Go ahead.
Our first show was, I think it was 3 days after my 16th birthday, I remember, and it was a battle of the bands, and we won.
Just you two?
No,
Yeah.
we had some other guys
Got
that
it.
played with us, some older guys.
And you won?
Yeah, we won. It was
Yeah.
like sponsored by the local rock station.
93,
Oh, that's cool.
93.5.
Yeah.
Right?
Where was that?
Columbia?
Columbia,
Yeah.
South
Yeah.
Carolina, and we won $1,000.
Yeah.
And so we were
that's
like,
And we could record 3 songs at this studio in Columbia.
And $1,000?
Yeah.
yeah, and we
It
were
was
like,
a big deal.
Big win.
we were like, we're pretty good at this. This
Yeah.
is easy.
Yeah. And so what was the band called then? What did you introduce yourselves as?
Sterling Y was the band name.
And why was it Sterling Y?
I don't know why. We're
still looking for
We're
that
still
answer.
looking for that.
Yeah.
I think we needed
Did you know a
name.
Sterling was like the mailbox guy or something?
No. I wish I had a cooler story for it besides just teenage kids coming up with a band name.
And then was it, yeah, we're good and we're going to keep doing this. Was that what it felt like after you won?
Yeah, it was like,
Yeah,
it
it
was
felt
like, oh
pretty
yeah,
good.
we got this
I
figured
mean,
out. So we were playing
15
regionally.
years old
Oh, I
with
would've thought that.
$1,000.
Yeah.
I mean, come
Yeah.
on, man. I was ready to move away.
And what about the songs you recorded though? Do you still have them somewhere?
Somewhere, yeah. I bet you my older brother has them because he's got everything.
I think I have that original Sterling Y CD.
Man, we
somewhere.
should, yeah.
Yeah, we need to get it out and play it.
Yeah.
So Graham, you're Bill's cousin.
Yep.
When did you come along?
Kind of like towards the end of middle school, high school. I started spending all my summers up in Newberry, where these fellas are from, and we were kind of like, this is a thing, right? Like we're gonna do this because I was playing music and had my own band in the town that I was from, and we're like, we're gonna do this though, right? This feels right.
Since you were third though, did they make you play the bass since they already had
You know,
guitars? 'Cause that-
I kind of started out. I took a couple of my brother's guitar lessons, and then ended up kind of gravitating towards the bass. So I was playing bass in my band back home.
older brother?
Older brother.
So
yeah.
you got doubled then, because most younger brothers are forced to play the bass if their older brother plays guitar,
Right,
Because they need
yeah.
a bass player, and then you jumped in late. You're naturally a great bass player because naturally you're the younger brother and the third in.
I got all the things just lined up right
Wow.
Do you play piano too?
there. A little bit. My mom's a great piano
But people
player.
that say that actually play piano. It's like, do you play golf? A little bit. I'm okay.
They're always good
But if
golfers.
anybody's like, I'm a really good golfer, you're like, no, you're not. No good golfer would ever say that.
No
Yeah.
golfers does that.
All right, let's go. If you guys don't mind, let's play Smoke, which went #1. Massive song for you guys. We'll play the song, and then we're going to do the Wordle after the song.
Oh, good. Can't wait.
Yeah, and I'm still trying to figure out what the guy looks like.
Isn't it like worthless conversation when someone goes, man, you look like my cousin. And you're like, I don't know your cousin. Why does that matter to me?
Ah, gosh, he was
Okay.
in a movie.
Okay. Anyway.
I think I know. Is it an older guy?
I don't know. It was like he like
It doesn't matter. I'm not. Don't
like
fall
had
for
a
his trap.
sweater on
Michael,
on
you
the
went to him.
front.
Don't go to the well. Don't go to
Okay,
the well.
I'm sorry.
Let the well
Mike-
exist over there. And then finally, before we say goodbye, Lunchbox.
yeah, it's Jason Schwartzman. That's who that guy looks like.
I've heard that.
I thought you meant the Wordle.
Oh,
was like,
well,
Really committed to that. Golly.
I mean, I had to search. I knew he was on a movie cover, so I had to Google movies of the '90s and figure out who he was.
Okay, thanks, man.
Now,
That's
Wordle.
That's real good. Okay, Wordle. And so, what do you think it is?
I put heave,
Heave.
Eave, as my second guess. I'm about to hit enter and find out.
Wait,
Heave.
H-E-A.
VE.
What does that mean?
Heave.
That means throw
Throw.
something.
Throw.
Like heave.
Did
dry
you cheat
heaving?
to get this, or you just feel good about it?
You're hung
No,
over.
I don't know how to cheat.
Okay,
I'm about to hit enter.
here we go.
Let's
And
see.
Go.
Boom, boom, boom!
Hey!
He got it.
Magnificent! Magnificent!
You got it.
Yeah!
Wow, dude.
He got it.
That's pretty cool to see, Bones.
That is
Guys, we just had a
awesome.
great performance of
No, no,
three
I know,
songs,
I know,
and you
I
guys
know.
are. That's,
Oh my goodness! The average 4.3 guesses. Me 2. I'm way above average. Skill 99% level.
okay,
What?
I'm glad you can make this all about you.
No, their performance was amazing. It contributed. Their music
oh.
by osmosis got in my brain.
Solve the Wordle.
What do you think osmosis is?
It comes to you.
Like,
I've heard
heaps
people
to you?
say that.
Okay.
Like they're in the same room with you, so you learn it.
Osmosis.
Yeah, being around it, touching. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
Man, let's see. Wow. Here's what's crazy, guys.
What's crazy is
After my first guess,
oh my god,
there was only one word left possible out of the whole dictionary.
and you got it.
Out of all the words in the world.
1000horses.com. They'll do Wordle live on stage. If they, anything you want to say to them, Lunchbox? To them, it's about them.
Great job, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Tour dates March. They start March
Congratulations.
21st all the way to the end of April. 1000horses.com, and you guys be sure to check out their new stuff, Summer and No News, and an album hopefully coming soon, which you guys are working on. You have it. Good to see you guys. Lunchbox.
And I learned two people's new names.
Okay, what's his
Yeah.
name over there?
Graham,
And what's he play?
bass.
Good.
Got it.
Lead singer's name.
Michael,
And what's he play?
singer.
Okay.
I don't think he plays anything.
Okay. Well, right now he's not. He's singing. And
Okay.
so over here,
That's Bill.
and he plays.
Or Jason Schwartzman.
And he plays.
A hybrid.
Well, this is a guitar.
Bill Schwartzen.
You did listen though.
Bill Schwartzen.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Other two guys, what's up?
What's up? All right, 1000 horses. Thank you. Good to see you guys. Thanks.
It's a